Nobody stopped the bus. People like you always think somebody owes you a free ride. The words cracked through the city bus in Gary, Indiana, while snow slapped against the windows. Naomi Brooks, 26, black, 8 months pregnant, stood by the fare box with one hand on her belly and 60 cents in her palm. She had just left Methodist hospitals after a checkup. Her baby girl was healthy. For the first time in weeks, Naomi had smiled. Then her card declined. The driver, Earl Whitman, stared at her coat, her worn sneakers, and the clinic folder in her hand. "Get off my bus." Nobody moved. A woman filmed. A man looked down. A teenager whispered, "That is messed up," but said nothing louder. Naomi stepped back into 18-degree weather. The doors shut in her face. 3 blocks behind, another bus rolled toward the stop. The driver was Marcus Reed, 38, a black man from Hammond, Indiana. He saw Naomi standing in the snow, shaking, holding her stomach. Marcus knew that look. When he was 9, his mother had waited outside a closed clinic for an ambulance that never came fast enough. People drove by then, too. Marcus stopped before the official sign. Against policy, against schedule, against everything written on paper. He opened the door, stepped out, wrapped his own transit jacket around Naomi, and said, "Come on, Mom. This bus is not leaving you here." The passengers went silent. 2 days later, Marcus was suspended, then fired. Earl had reported him. The supervisor said rules could not bend for every sad story. Marcus left the depot with no jacket, no job, and $42 in his wallet. 6 weeks later, Naomi walked into a public transit hearing with her newborn daughter in her arms. The baby wore Marcus' jacket like a blanket. Then came the twist. Naomi lifted an old photo. Her late mother had been the nurse who stayed with Marcus' mother the night the ambulance came late. She had saved her life. The room froze. Naomi looked at the board and said, "You fired the only man who remembered what this city keeps forgetting." The video went viral. Marcus did not return to the bus company. He and Naomi started Last Stop Home, a free ride program for pregnant black women in Gary. Because sometimes justice is not getting your old seat back. Sometimes justice is building a bigger bus.